It's day 74 of fixing up this abandoned farmstead. We're working on turning this tiny shack here into a temporary, dry, warm living area. We've cleaned it out, stripped it down, and today's mission is going to be one by one pulling down the siding off of each side, replacing a house wrap water barrier in there, putting the siding back on so that we should have a sealed, safe, dry interior. The best way to go about this would really be to take all the siding off of this so that we can put one wrap of house wrap around with no seams. But since this thing is built a little bit strangely, this siding is most likely contributing greatly to its structural support. So I'm just going to go about this one wall at a time. I'm going to start with this back wall from the inside. Hit it. This stud is not nailed or screwed in. Without this secure, this just bounces and it's not going to let those push off. All right, now that's secure, adding some good stability to the structure, as well as these should pop off a little more easily now. I just found an old umbrella. All right, now here's the thing. This top board, it looks like the way that this was all constructed is that these rafters were installed over that last piece of siding. So if I want to take that top piece of siding off, I would have to remove the entire roof, which I'm not going to do that. But this overhang from the roof jets out enough that the rain coming in towards the side is going to be coming down lower than where that top board is. So we should be able to get away with house wrapping just from there down. So you guys can see what I mean with this board here. This is this top piece of siding, and this is this rafter going up, but it's cut right over and placed onto this board, so that ain't gonna pop out. Now I gotta go through all of these studs, pull these old nails out so we have a nice smooth frame. I'll have to come through here with some sort of magnet eventually and pick up all of these nails. With this whole side stripped down and smoothed out, our next step will just be to put this house wrap on. Somebody did just buy me a staple gun, but I haven't gotten any staples yet, so we're just gonna work with our hammer and capped nails as usual for today. that went very smoothly, nice and simple. I was able to get this top layer tucked just a little bit under that top piece of siding, so at least everything will kind of be dripping down the way it's supposed to be. For now, I'm gonna do the best I can to put this old siding back on here. Now, some of these boards are cracked, some of them are a little rotten, especially the one that goes on the bottom there, but they should work for now, and if we need to replace a few later on, we can do that. There we have it, one completed side. Siding is back on there, new water barrier installed. Our only minor issue, I guess I'd say, is the condition of some of these boards. The bottom board, mainly, because that's where the water splashes off of the most. For now, all is well, and this side is complete. We've still got a little bit of overhang here of this wrap. I'm gonna leave that on there. That way when I come into this side, we can wrap that into that edge and it'll help seal everything double over each other. Now that we're done with this wall, it's time to move into this wall. However, I'm out of house wrap. So I'm gonna need to go to the store and buy some more.